యా అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. నా పేరు వెంకట్ మంత్రి. నేను NATS సోషల్ మీడియా కోఆర్డినేటర్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ ఇంపాక్ట్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద 4 కమిటీ మెంబర్స్. మనం ట్రైన్ సెషన్‌లో సిరీస్‌లో భాగంగా ఈ వర్క్‌షాప్స్‌లో లాస్ట్ డే ఈరోజు మనకి ఆన్‌లైన్ సెషన్స్ 20th డే. ఆహ్, థాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఆల్ ఫర్ participating and making this a wonderful experience for me as well as for you. Now I would like to welcome Shiva garu. Shiva garu is a health coach, wealth success coach. He helps professionals and entrepreneurs who are struggling with their finances and streamline their finances and help them to discover their passion and build a profitable business, which gives them the freedom of time, location, and money. He is also the author of Short Short Millionaire and releasing enhanced second version this summer. He also works with New York State government as a software architect and also privileged to be like one of the founding members for Shirdi Sai Baba Temple in Albany. He has been living in USA from past 23 years and is currently living in Albany and with wife and two wonderful children. And he also certified by Impact Train the Trainer workshops. He attended online and went to India to attend in-person sessions. Please welcome Shiva Garu. Thank you very much, Andy. Thank you very much. Please take over the Zoom session.
Thank you so much, Venkat Garu. And let's begin. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today evening. And I welcome you all with my whole heart for this last and final session of this TTT WS Batch 2 in USA. Before we proceed further, if you can see me and hear me, type yes in the chat box. If you can see me and hear me, type yes in the chat box. Yes, Kasi says, Deepika says, good. Saujanya says, yes. Sailaja says, Sudhakar says, yes. Indu says, Venkat Mantri says, yes. Thank you so much again. Sugun Kata says, yes. Thank you, Sugun, and everyone for coming here. And the information that you are going to learn today, the information that you're going to learn today, I'm assured that it is going to be much valuable for your time, and it could reset some of your programs. You can realize yourself what exactly it is happening, and you could realize some of things. This is my promise from you. And before we proceed further, this is going to be a highly interactive program. Highly interactive means there is a lot of activity that goes on. And now I want to have something. How many of you would like to have a lot of success in your life? Raise your hand. If you want to have a lot of success. I said lot, not simple, small. Yes, Venkat Mantri says yes. And how about others? Lot of success, yes or no? This is an interactive session. There is no way. Yes, Saujanya, yes, beautiful. Shalaja says yes, good. So you got to come back on camera. We will see how it goes. And how many of you would like to want a lot of happiness in your life? When I say a lot of happiness, from within, not just happiness from external. So go, the chat box is buzzing with yes. Thank you. Good choice, guys. Whoever has taken that choice of happiness and a lot of success, it's a good choice. And before we proceed further, how many of you realize that there are a lot of people who go into the thought of waking up, going out, waking up, getting into the day, throughout the day in and day out, okay? And in spite of all those things, very few people have success. Do you agree with me? Raise your hand again if you agree with me. Yes, thank you. Apart from all of them all, I would like to acknowledge you and congratulate you for being here on time and this WhatsApp has been blasted across many WhatsApp groups. I don't know how many number of people might have received. From India, I received 3 messages saying that this program is happening. Forward to whoever you know, and that was including my own face. I don't know. So in spite of all of them all, we have about 12 people in this room. That tells me that being on a weekday afternoon or evening for you guys, for some of you guys, maybe late evening and early evening, you chose to be here. That tells me that you have a deep seed inside of you that wants to become that trainer. Do not kill that. Just nourish it, and then we are going to see what exactly is the power of subconscious mind, why is it important for a trainer, and all those things very, very shortly. Okay, now in order to do this, I want to ask you one. Okay, before even I want to ask you a question, I want to, everyone, put your hand like this. Put your hand like this. Yes, yes. Kashi and Saujanya and Venkat. Good, good. Put it like this all the way. Pat yourself. Pat yourself and say, I'm an awesome trainer. I'm an awesome trainer. Good, 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 good. Nice. How is the energy now? Up, down? How is the energy now? Good, good, good. All right, all right. Now, because you're going to, every one of you are going to become in beautiful trainers, I want to give you some very, very keynote for every trainer. Okay. If a trainer comes like this and then says that, good evening, guys. Today evening, we are at the Train the Trainer workshop going to do this power up subconscious mind. I have about 50 slides. Okay. How does that sounds like? Boring? Yes, because it's boring. Absolutely. Instead, I said, welcome. Then how is it? Yes, Saujanya says dull. I see some names, yes. And there is something very, very important, that every learning session requires something. Type in the chat box if you think that what does that learning requires. Type in the chat box. What does that learning requires? Type in the chat box whatever you think. Learning requires focus, learning requires attention, patience. Good. Listening skills. Good. Time, focus. Nice. What are the other learning skills? Practice. Okay, good. Practice. Learning requires practice. They're all right answers. They're all right answers. And okay, let me share my screen and I'll show you what exactly the learning. Understanding. Okay, good. Understanding is also learning requires audience view. Good. Okay, good. Learning requires something. Learning requires what? Say it loud. Learning requires what? You can unmute and say it loud.
Energy.
Energy. Right. Learning requires energy. Yes. And learning requires energy. And today, being on a weekday, I do my best to wrap up right on time. I know there's a lot to cover, but I do my best to wrap up right on time. We have about 50 minutes from now. And I promise you one thing, that the time flies like this in the next 45 minutes for you guys. If you are in the energy zone, time flies like that. And the second promise that I have for you is you are going to get a massive value. You are going to get a massive value for your time. And, and, and for some of you, you'll also be provided with what's next. How can you apply this? How can you change yourself, and how can you change for your students and the people or whomever you are going to train for, whomever you are going to train for. Is it okay if I can tell something about myself? Type okay in the chat box. You guys must be saying, who is this guy? I know Venkat has introduced me, but okay. Thank you, Saujanya. Thank you, Kasi, for giving the permission. All right. As Venkat mentioned, my name is Shiva Simseti. I'm a wealth success coach. Like any immigrant, I came to USA more than 24 years ago with 2 suitcases, and lots of things has happened, ups and downs. And finally, in spite of all the money and everything, there was something was hitting me hard. What is it that I'm doing? And that's when I realized my passion is in teaching. And that's how I have become a teacher by profession, by passion, and also by profession. I am a software engineer, and that is about me. And you may be wondering, why is this guy teaching then? I'll tell you why is that also. You
ఎందుకు ఇవన్నీ చేస్తున్నామంటే మనిషికో పిచ్చి బాస్, ఇది నాకు పిచ్చి.
వినిపిస్తుందా? కెన్ యూ హియర్ మీ? షో మీ. ఆల్ రైట్. ఇది ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నానంటే
ఎందుకు ఇవన్నీ చేస్తున్నామంటే మనిషికో పిచ్చి బాస్, ఇది నాకు పిచ్చి.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, ఆల్ రైట్. Okay, now let's get straight to the topic. All right, so I want to show you a video and then see what exactly you are seeing, and after that we are going to have some kind of discussion. Okay, nice. Okay, now the floor is open for some discussion on whatever you have seen just now. What did you see and what did you understand about it? You can speak whatever you want, whatever you saw and whatever you noticed with respect to the real life.
And trying to get out of the circle.
Ant is trying to get out of the circle. Good. Thank you, Kasi.
The boundaries.
What is that?
Break the boundaries.
Ant is trying to break the boundaries. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Let me tell you one thing about the trainers. Okay. If this is an audience of different kind, I would have said, okay, but you guys are trainers. That means you got to get out of your comfort zone. You have to speak up, because if you cannot speak up in this private room of 12 people, imagine. Okay, Sudhakar says someone draw the boundary. Okay, what else? What else? Anybody can talk. I'm a tough coach. I'm telling you guys, I'm a tough coach. I'll make sure that you will be out of your boundaries. You will be out of your comfort zone.
An ant is trying to come out of its comfort zone, but it's not able to.
It is not able to. Good. Thank you. So, Saujanya, right? Okay, Nikhil. Let's hear from Nikhil.
Yeah, and might be thinking like, what happens if I cross the boundary? Like, will I go into the bad state or the good state? Still in kind of confusion.
Right. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Someone draw the boundary. Okay, good. All right. Now, everyone give double high five to the camera. Everyone give double high five to the camera. Yes. And say that I'm an awesome trainer. Say it loud. I can hear. I'm an awesome trainer. I do uncomfortable actions. I take uncomfortable actions. Yes. Pat yourself and say, congratulations. My first uncomfortable actions are about to begin. Good. Now, as a coach, teacher, trainer, either you will be in the same zone of being inside that comfort zone, or the people, whomever you are there, training, teaching, coaching, whoever is, that doesn't matter if you have to be in the audience of 100 people. Even if you are there in your own family gathering, and if you are not able to get out of that comfort zone, as a coach, teacher, trainer, it is your first dharma to recognize that this student is not able to get out of his comfort zone. That is very, very important that you recognize it. After recognizing the pattern, what do you do? We will see. Where do you look at? Is anybody wants to share anything? After you recognize the pattern, saying that, hey, I am in my comfort zone now, no matter what, how much kind of push is giving, I'm not able to do it. What can we do? Anybody wants to share?
Get help.
Get help. Beautiful. Give him a big round of applause. Give Kashi a big round of applause. Yes. I see Deepika clapping now. Nikhil clapping now. Good. What else? First is the awareness. Next is, you all got that awareness now. Okay. What is next?
Practice and implement.
What is that, Nikhil?
Practice and implement.
Practice and implement. Okay. Thank you. Anything else? Ask for help. Practice. Deepika also mentions practice. Okay, good. Once you get that awareness, then Face it. Yes. Yes. And if you are not able to face it, take help. Take a partner. Take a friend whomever you are accountable for. Because being a coach, trainer, it is your responsibility that you come out of that comfort zone and you help somebody. But if yourself are stuck somewhere, your environment like this is going to help you. Where I promise you something, okay? Where the environment is the space of non-judgmental. Is there anybody who is here who is going to judge people? Right? Yes, right. Thank you, Deepika, for that. Yes, thank you, Kasi, for that. Yes, here we are in the space of non-judgmental. If we are in that space of non-judgmental, how can we have a blast? Right? Can we have a blast? Show me your thumbs up. Right. Are you ready to come out of the comfort zone? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, all right. Now, let's hear. This is what exactly the ant is happening is the subconscious mind programming. It has already programmed that it cannot cross the barrier because even though it's just a line, it is not seeing that as a line. It is seeing that as a wall. Same thing in your own areas. How many of you are seeing something as a wall, even though they may not be there? Is there anything that in your life that you yourself are there? Raise your hand if anybody wants to share anything like that. Is there any wall that you may not be seeing in your own, but if you are seeing somebody else's, maybe your sisters, brothers, cousins, or children's, that you see that this child has a talent, but this child is not able to see themselves? Because coaching teaching is not about 100,000 people or anything. It's about you and yourself. That's it. When you cross this, like in order to make $1 million, first you have to make $1, and then you cross $10, and then you get into $1,000, and then etc. etc. The same thing here. In order for you to get into the leadership zone, first break yourself. Good. All right. So now this is what exactly it is. Now let me share my screen one more time. Okay, good. So now after you recognize the patterns, as I mentioned to you, you see what can be done for that. In order to see what can be done, you got to see something else. Are you seeing a tree over there on my screen? Are you seeing a tree over there in my screen? Yes, thank you, Kashi, and thank you, Venkat, for confirming. Thank you, Saujanya. Good. If you notice, the tree, half of the tree is good, green, and half of the tree is dying. Are you noticing that? Show me with your thumbs up. I'm still saying yes. All right, nice. Thank you. If that is the case, what do you do in case if you want to get the tree back to its shape? What do you do? Where do you look?
Hello, I'm sorry అండి. నా వల్ల మీకు ఇబ్బంది కలిగింది. అయ్యో సారీ ఎందుకు?
You don't have to be sorry. You can just tell whatever you feel.
ఆ పక్కింటి ఆవిడ పక్కింటి డివోర్సీ.
You can unmute them. All right. If this is the case, what can we, where do you look for them? If you want to give the tree birth to the tree, where do you look? Okay, tree పాడవుతుంది, ఫ్రూట్స్ రావట్లేదు, ఎక్కడ చూస్తారు మీరు?
I would cut the dry branches.
ఏంటండి?
I would cut off the dry branches.
Cut off the dry plants. Okay, good. But if you want to get the fruits, if you want to have this is the true which was giving fruits, but nowadays the fruit size తగ్గిపోయింది, fruits ఇవ్వట్లేదు, ఏమేం చేస్తారు?
Water the plant.
Water the plant.
Water the plant. Good. ఇంకేం చేస్తారు?
Some fertilizers to grow it well.
Fertilizers to grow it right. Beautiful. Nice, Deepika. You got out of your comfort zone. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. And what else? What else do you do? Fertilizers, watering, nurturing. Okay, good. Make sure that it has enough sunlight and everything. Good. Where do you do all these things? Watering, fertilizing, where do you do?
Roots.
Roots. Right. The roots will determine your fruits. Roots will determine what?
Fruits.
Fruits, right. Now, coming this analogy, we will look into it. What exactly the problems that are, if you have a problems or if you are not getting success, where do you look? The
Within.
roots, right? Good. And what are our roots? Don't say that my ancestors. Yes, I appreciate that. But there is something else. We live in the world of duality. Okay, let me tell you. I'll come back to that. You already got the roots, and we always live in the world of duality: morning, night, left, right, male, female. Okay, and earth, air, earth, sky, everything. Similarly, for everything there are laws. Laws, not LOSS, LAWS, laws. Okay. All right. So similarly, as there are external laws, there are internal laws. LAWS, again, internal laws. What are those internal laws? Internal laws are something that goes, whatever it goes on between your ears. Okay. Okay, I'll come back to you on that question, Sudhakar. I just saw your question. And whatever is there in this between your ears, that is called
Internal.
your brain, your voice, the little voice inside your brain, that is your mind, that is your inner laws. Have you ever heard this? Ed bhavam tad bhavati. Guys,
Yes.
show me your hand. Good, good. What does that mean? Anybody can unmute themselves and say, Yad bhavam tad bhavati.
What we think will get that same.
Yes, what we think is what we get. Okay, good. All right. So this is what it is. Now our main topic is all about what we think is what we become. Correct. Our main topic is all about what we think, how are we reprogramming and all those things. We have been conditioned. Okay, now I got my next slide as well. This is how you take care of the roots and then you got it. Okay, your roots determine your, okay. Okay, now before we proceed that, we have been conditioned right from our birth to be in that various program zones. Mainly, we have been conditioned in three areas. One is a verbal conditioning, second one is a modeling, and the third one is the specific incidents which will determine our condition of our subconscious mind programming. When I say the verbal conditioning, ever since you are born in an environment where your mother, father, etc. are there. Okay, I'll tell you something because I'm a wealth coach, so I talk in terms of money, but it's pretty much related to everything. Money does not grow on trees. Show me the thumbs up if you have seen that. Good. A verbal conditioning has happened. We can't afford this. Vinara, let me change that. Instead of we can't afford this, okay, let us say there is a beautiful $1 million strip mall in Dallas, Texas. You are just passing by, it says mall for sale. And you say that mall is for sale. I can't afford it. You're closing the deal. Instead, because of the conditioning, verbal conditioning, whatever has happened, you are closing your subconscious mind has told you that I can't afford this, period, because you have been listening to that condition over the period again and again. It could be for something else for in the childhood, but the same thing got carried. Instead, flip this, let me tell you. Look at it and say, how can I afford this? You start getting ideas. Ideas will start popping up from various things. Just go through it, and then before you sleep, how can I afford this? Who can help me? How can I get forward with this? The moment you get into it, you start in being into that zone. You start reconditioning your programming. We'll get there how we do that, but at a very glimpse level, that is what you start getting into attracting it. If not today, next time you have this, maybe somebody else's, but the moment you program it into your subconscious mind, you get it. Okay, that is the verbal conditioning. The second one that you're going to do, that you have been programmed, your subconscious mind has been programmed, is modeling. Modeling in the sense, when you wake, even for all the moms over here and for all the dads over here, the children will model you. And how you treat them, not treat them, how you treat in general with yourself and with your spouse and everything, that's what they are going to model. I don't know how many of you are here, but if a girl child goes to her mom and says, "Mom, I need an ice cream. Can I get it?" And the mom says, "నా దగ్గర డబ్బులు లేవు, మీ నాన్న అడుగు." ఫస్ట్ టైం వెళ్ళింది, సెకండ్ టైం వెళ్ళింది, థర్డ్ టైం వెళ్ళింది. తర్వాత ఏమవుతుంది? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ టీచింగ్ టు దట్ గర్ల్ చైల్డ్? లేడీస్ దగ్గర డబ్బులు ఉండవు, ఫాదర్స్ దగ్గర, జెంట్స్ దగ్గర డబ్బులు ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, that's what we say, parents are role model. Yes, sometimes it works. Yes, mom does not earn. Correct. ఏమవుతుంది మళ్ళీ? when the child is growing up, same subconscious programming is being done. తర్వాత డబ్బులు రావచ్చు because the education and everything, కానీ వాళ్ళ దగ్గర డబ్బులు నిలబడవు. Or something else will happen because their subconscious programming has been done in such a way that నా దగ్గర I'm a lady, నా దగ్గర ఉండదు. So something else has to go. I have to get it from somebody. That's what it is. I have to get it from somebody. Do you guys agree with me? Raise your hand if you guys agree with me, if you think that yes. So how do you change it? How do you change it? I'll get that is the last piece of it. First is recognizing the things, what exactly is subconscious thing. Second, we get into the how do we recognize them in your day-to-day, and then we'll get into how do you reprogram them, and then we'll get into that. Okay, the specific incidents, as I mentioned, the third one is the specific incident, the role model and also the specific incidents. ఇంకొక subconscious mind specific incidents ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే, చిన్న బేబీ, like 5-6 years బేబీ ఉంటుంది, బేబీ బాయ్ ఆర్ గర్ల్. పొయ్యి ఉంటుంది, వేడి వేడి పొయ్యి ఉంటుంది, వాడికి భయం ఉండదు, పోయి టచ్ చేస్తారు, ఏమవుతుంది? బూమ్, సంథింగ్ హ్యాపెండ్. అప్పటిదాకా భయం ఉండదు, ఆ భయం అనేది వచ్చేసింది. భయంతో పాటు ఇంకేమొచ్చింది? ఆ సబ్కాన్షియస్ మైండ్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్లో వచ్చింది, టచ్ చేస్తే కాలుతుంది. మీరు అప్పటి వరకు ఎంత చెప్పినా టచ్ చేస్తూనే ఉంటారు, రైట్? These are the 3 ways the subconscious mind has been programmed. The same thing. Even if I have to tell my incident, the way that I got, okay, long story short, one day I was totally mistreated by a CPA here in USA. Totally ill-treated. Something hit me here. Something hit me deep here. So like, what is there in it? I opened a tax preparation firm by myself in less than 8 months. There also subconscious programming has been done. Even the rejection to redirection will happen. So that's where when you're hitting it. So now if you see, there is something pattern across all these things. Yes, thank you, Swati. Thank you, Swati. And let me share one more thing. You're right. So now your roots determine your fruits. And now let's audience view. Good. All right. You have been a fantastic audience so far. Pat yourself and say, I'm fantastic. I'm fantastic. Pat yourself and say, I'm fantastic. I see a lot of smiles here. Yes, come out of that comfort zone and you are going to be rocking today. Yes, I am just trying to change the subconscious programming of yourself in this half an hour, 1 hour, whatever time we have. The subconscious mind controls more than 90 to 95% of our life, whether you know it or whether you don't know it. Today's science estimate that 90 to 95% of our brain's activity is subconscious, meaning the majority of the decisions that we make, the actions that we take, the emotions, the behaviors, and everything depends on what's going on in your inner world. Okay, now, how many of you had that goal? I know we are at the end of first quarter. How many of you had that goal that New Year goal, New Year resolution, New Year, something about New Year. Do you have anything about the New Year? You said like the starting this year, we'll do something rocking, something or something like that. Anybody has? Show me with your thumbs up. Good, good, good. Thank you. Ladies are rocking, man. Thank you, Venkat. And Cassie, you got to beat them. All right. All right. So why do they all fail? Why do they all fail? Because of your subconscious programming. The next slide, what happens is I'll show you. This is what it is. As I mentioned to you, 90 to 95% is all in the subconscious. It's buried in your emotions in every cell of your body. Whereas 10% is the only thing that 5 to 10% is the only thing that your conscious decision. Whatever I am talking, whatever everything, your logical thinking, yes, I am here, my shyness, everything, it's all emotion that is related to your emotions is all in your subconscious programming. Anything that you logically think, anything that you analyze, anything that's what happened. What did you eat for lunch today? Okay, maybe I had pasta, maybe I had biryani, whatever it is. Okay, then it is. But all that's exactly the reason why you don't have that persistence with respect to your goals that you have taken on the New Year day, even though you might have taken in front of 10 people, 100 people with respect to your friends, because you have taken that at a conscious level, not at a subconscious level. Your roots determine your fruits. Now, okay. We'll get into the subconscious, conscious and subconscious. Everything, like when you're driving, something is happening automatically. When you're sleeping, some heart is pumping automatically. Everything is all happening because of involuntary bodily functions, spiritual alignment, relational patterns. Maybe you're spiritually aligned or may not be, but whatever it is, all those things are all a part of your subconscious mind. They're all part of your subconscious mind. Now let's dig a little bit deeper into our facts of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind records everything. It's active and alert 24/7, and it records 95% of our lives. It is your habit. All your habits are being a part of your subconscious mind. The way that you speak, the way that you listen, the way that you use a non-verbal language, everything. As a coach, teacher, leader, when you are in front of your audience, look for these subtle things. How is the student reacting? No matter what, if the student is reacting like this, okay, then you recognize a pattern over there, because this is very, very essential for you. That is very, very essential, because your subconscious mind also has to catch. You have to program your subconscious mind to catch them, or else if you are operating at the conscious level, you may not be able to catch them and everything else. Now another interesting fact about the subconscious mind is it is very, 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 very powerful, very powerful. And I'll tell you one incident of mine. It just happened. Like back in 99, I went to drop a friend of mine in Hyderabad, in Begumpet airport at the time. In that airport, I was trying to come to USA for 2-3 years before that, but it was not at all materializing. In that airport, something intense happened to me. I said that all of, like, we are 15, 20 friends were there. So like, next time my friends are coming to send me off to USA. You don't believe everything that was stagnated all those years, all those 2-3 years, everything got released in less than 3 months. In less than 3 months, I was in the flight from the same airport with the same set of friends. That is the power of subconscious mind. You got to give the decision-making power. You got to give the decision and induce it into the subconscious mind. I will tell you what exactly it is and how to get into this. Like mind itself does not have Mind itself does not have any shape or form. But if you have to give a shape or form to your mind in the form of circle, which is basically the part of the brain, and your entire body is here where everything else is happening. The most of the things that you one half is called subconscious and the second half is considered as subconscious mind. Now we will dive deep into how exactly do you feed your conscious mind and how do you feed your subconscious mind. You feed your conscious mind through all the five senses, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. The more you do it, that's exactly the reason why if you go to a restaurant that you are not at all familiar, or something of kind of dish or some kind of a foreign restaurant that you have never been habituated to, you are seeing all these things you are sensing them, but you're rejecting them initially. But the more you take in, subconscious has no way to reject it. It has to accept it. As we discussed in the first section, that we said, like, yad bhavam tad bhavati. The same thing, as you are giving your programming to your mind, same thing is started manifesting. The more you are into it, the more you get into it. Okay, now the five senses. The mind has two parts, conscious and subconscious. Information is consumed by the logical mind, processed it, induced it again and again and again, so that the subconscious mind takes it. And subconscious mind has no way to reject anything. It accepts everything. If you are giving conflicting signals, you start mingling with conflicting personalities, because that's what the subconscious mind has been programmed to attract. That's it. Subconscious mind has been programmed to attract the things, whatever is stored inside of it. Okay. And all these things, the external results that you're getting is through this. Your thoughts will become feelings. Your feelings will become actions through your body, and these actions will produce the results. And these results will come back again and reshape your thoughts and reshape your subconscious belief system. Does it make sense, guys? Show me with your thumbs up. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And all right. So next, as I mentioned to you, energy is the energy that you are giving to your intellectual mind. When you put it again and again and again, it goes into your body, and then body will give you the results, and will give you the results. And again, the same thing, whatever you have planted in your subconscious mind, you nourish it with repetition. This is the key word over here. And emotion, repetition and emotion. Okay, what are the two keywords? Repetition and emotion, right?
Emotion.
Good. The repetition and the emotion all day long will get into your feelings, into your belief system, which basically gives your self-image, and then gets again into the subconscious. It gets into your subconscious mind, reshapes your paradigms, and then get the results. The same thing. This was told by Earl Nightingale. How many of you know Earl Nightingale? Raise your hand. Okay, thank you, Swati. Okay, good. So I'll tell you, Earl Nightingale is one of the early coaches of the coaching industry, and very early coaches. Napoleon Hill taught did you hear the book Think and Grow Rich? Yes. Napoleon Hill was the first coach, and then Earl Nightingale got it from them. Yes. And Napoleon Hill is this guy, and then Earl Nightingale is his disciple. I can call it, as if you call them as a parampara, then Earl Nightingale is from one of them. Okay, now what's the time? We have 20 minutes. Okay, good. We'll take some questions later on, but now how do we reprogram your subconscious mind for success? How do you reprogram your subconscious mind for success? This is where we get a little bit more into our affirmations, visualizations, meditations, and all those things. Okay, so first of all, visualization. What do you think of visualization? Anybody has anything? Anybody wants to
You
share
look
anything,
at it
Sudha?
every day like a vision board or something, and subconsciously you're working towards it.
Good, good. Thank you. Thank you, Saujanya. And what else? Anybody wants to share anything else about the visualization? You visualize what you think. Okay, good. Hindu says you visualize what do you think. Okay, good. Anything else? Visualization. What do you do with visualization, first of all?
Manifest.
Manifest. Good. Thank you. Good. Is there a process to visualize for the best actions, for best successful? We just got all the glimpses. Now we are trying to connect those dots. Storytelling. Okay, good, Deepika. Thank you. And what else? Vision board. Good. Right. These are all right answers. Along with visualization, do you remember the five senses? You have to activate them for the fastest way to induce anything into your subconscious mind. If you are visualizing at a conscious level, then you may not be able to, it may take more time. But the more you visualize, for example, if you guys can close your eyes and then we'll try to visualize something and then see how it gets into your being. Okay, everybody close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. Visualize yourself being in your beautiful home, in your family room. Everything is calm and peace and serene. All of a sudden, you fell asleep. And you are still in that zone of calm, peace, and serene. But you smell a beautiful bunch of roses that are placed on the tea table of your family room with water-filled half of that crystal clear glass vase. And you can see the stems of the roses, how beautifully they are packed. You also see a smell of those roses. And you could not resist to open your eyes, but you are seeing that beautiful smell of roses that reminded you of your first date with your spouse. And the touch of the first set of roses that you got from your spouse, you can feel that. The same smell, same touch, same feeling. And you just woke up and saw those roses right over there. Take a deep breath in and open your eyes whenever you can. How do you feel now? Anybody wants to share? How do you feel after just visualizing this? And we have to see. Good. So Janya says, good. Yes, we can go from any part to any part, from that high energy to the serene energy, happy and light. Good, good. You just did a small recap of your subconscious program by using visualization. Now, if you want to do something for future, anybody else wants to share anything? I'm keeping a cap on the eye. I'm keeping an eye on the clock. Anybody wants to share anything with this visualization exercise? Or you guys are so serene that you don't want to open your mouth? Refreshing, good. Good. I see some beautiful smiles. Nice. All right. Next is an affirmations. Affirmations are a positive statements that you say to yourself again with feeling. An affirmation without feeling has no meaning to it. I have the trained affirmations with me right now that I go through them. Okay. I have an important knowledge and experience to share. The more I say that, the more I feel it, the more I say to myself, my subconscious programming is being done in that way. Same thing. I add value to people's lives. The more I say, the more I say. Being a teacher, coach, trainer, you can say the same thing after me. I add value to people's lives. Say it. Good, good, good. I'm an excellent program designer. I'm an excellent program designer because you design your programs. All right. I'm a powerful presenter. I'm a powerful presenter. Good, good. And same thing. You can do lots of affirmations are there. Lots of affirmations are there with respect to money affirmations, health affirmations, that you can go through them. And I have many of them out here, like money is coming to me at all the times. I have a millionaire mind. My inner world creates my outer world. Okay, I create the exact amount of my financial success. There are lots of affirmations with respect to health. I am an extremely healthy body, my mind and spirit. You can have any kind of affirmations that you, and incantations. There is a prime difference between affirmations and incantations. Incantations is where your more physiology is involved. It's same affirmations, but more physiology is involved. If you have noticed, when I opened this session this evening, I said, welcome back, welcome back. The way that it has come from my being is being through that incantation, saying it again and again and again. When Swami Vivekananda went to Chicago and said, sisters and brothers of America, the moment he said that, the claps went around and around. That means that he has embodied that voice, and then it came out as an incantation. The same thing that you can, as a coach trainer, you can say that, I am a leader. When you say that, can you all get out of your comfort zone and say that? I think Kashi is getting ready. Is he standing up? Yes, I see the smile. Yes, beautiful. Smati, Deepika, good. I am a leader. Say it again. Yes, if you do it, that's okay. You can tell your family members saying that, hey, I'm going to be little loud for the next 2-3 minutes, and your entire subconscious program changes instantly. I guarantee you that if you follow this 1 minute of this exercise, you'll surely get out of your comfort zone. How many of you are ready for that? Are truly ready for that? Show me your thumbs up. Yes, pat yourself, say, I am ready. I am ready. I am a leader. I am a leader. I take what's hard. I do what's hard. I do what's hard. I get results no matter what. I get results no matter what. I am a champion at all times. I am a champion at all times. Good. Pat yourself again and say, I'm a champion. I'm a champion trainer. Good, good. There is another fourth method called meditation. There are various things that you can choose whatever you feel. Everything gets the results, but sometimes a combination will give you the fastest results of reprogramming your subconscious mind. When you want successful life, when you want that money, when you want people to listen, have that affirmation in the form of an incantation. Everywhere I go, I get respect. People listen to me at all times. Say that the more you have say that to yourself, the more that you say to yourself, you start believing in you, and you start every time you start doing that, and then you start attracting that all the no matter what, no matter what. This is your being. The fourth one is meditation. You go into the meditative state, being in the calm state, extremely calm, like where I'll tell you one technique of faster reprogramming of your subconscious mind. When you're in that meditation state and you close your eyes, your eyeballs should not move. That gets you into that extreme still state. Extreme still state. Your eyeballs should not move. The moment you have this rupture in your breathing, your eyeball starts moving. And when you are in that state, set that. And if you want, you can try tonight and then see. But it takes time. It doesn't come like that. It takes a lot of time. We have 7 minutes. Okay, good. That is another form of manifesting the things. How do you reprogramming your subconscious mind, which in turn gets into your feeling, into your being, into your actions, and then results. And also subconscious mind has a power. Subconscious mind has a power where it starts attracting the things. Once you are into that vibration, it basically changes your vibration, and your vibration. You have heard, how many of you heard the law of attraction? Show me your thumbs up. Good. Good. Thank you guys for your patience when I'm getting that phone call. And yes, the same thing, it will reprogram it. And yes, thank you, Subbarao, Bully Subbarao. And the fifth one is expressing the gratitude. Every day I have a ritual. Make this as a gratitude ritual. This is what I follow. You have to follow it, or you don't have to follow it. Every day I express gratitude to 10 things. It's in my journal, gratitude journal. Three for God, Guru, parents, and whoever or my lineage, like of my coaches and all those things, I express them. 3 for technology, being a Zoom, that everything is being done, even though we are paying money, whatever it is. And the 3 for my friends, students, family, my temple priest, anybody, whoever I get. Sometimes even this is most powerful thing, that you pray for that vegetable vendor. You are having a vegetable on your table or a fruit on your table because a chain of workers have been worked to get that fruit on your table. It will completely changes your subconscious mind. Even in that chain, even something breaks down, you don't get it, including nature. So that's how you change your subconscious programming and expressing of God. And finally, change the environment. Change the environment in the sense, I got to know, I understand some of the people saying that, hey, my surroundings does not, that's okay. That's okay. If your spouse does not support, or some kind of thing does not have support, I understand that. But change the environment. What I mean to say is, if you want to learn, let's say West Bengal language of West Bengal, being all Telugu people, if you want to learn a West Bengali language, then what happens? You start getting into it. But you fly to West Bengal, stay there for 3 months or 6 months, and then come out. You will surely get used to West Bengal language, right? Change the environment. That's when, then you're totally reprogramming your subconscious mind, because you started thinking in that, your feelings started getting into that being, and then you start getting into it. My niece, when they moved to India, she said like, Mama, I will never talk in Telugu. I have two nieces, and the little one, she was, Mama, నేను ఎప్పుడు మాట్లాడను మామ, ఇండియాకి వెళ్ళింది, ఏం చేస్తుంది, మాట్లాడింది. యువర్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ పవర్ఫుల్, ఇట్ విల్ చేంజ్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ. దిస్ ఈస్ అనదర్ వే. అండ్ ఓవరాల్గా లైక్ ఇన్ ఓవరాల్ in overall, okay, in okay, 4 more minutes. In overall, the principle is something, no matter what kind of modality that you choose, the results are created with this formula. Let me show you this final one, and then we'll take, okay, overall the results are being created with this formula. You know what is conscious mind, what is subconscious mind, your body, your actions and results. That is simple and straightforward. But in order for you to create the results, feed all those 5 senses through your awareness for towards you, which are directed towards your goals, which in terms align them with that feelings, so that your self-image or your paradigms changes. When you start changing the paradigm, your action changes. Even though you may be doing the same action, but your results are way much faster. That's how you change your subconscious programming mind to get the results that you desire. Does it make sense so far, guys? Thank you. You guys are an awesome audience. Give double high five to the camera and say, I'm awesome. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Subarogar, yes. Awesome. You gave a virtual high five too. Good. And any questions or anything I can take right now? I think there was one question. How do you determine between safety and a comfort zone? Absolutely. You will know it, Subarogar. Being safety and a comfort zone. When you are going beyond the laws of the universe, for example, if you want to get out of the flight with no parachute on, that's not safe. Okay, that's not comfortable. That's not safe at all. You'll know it. In every situation, you will know whether it's safe or comfort zone, whether you stretch it or not, whether and okay, and whether you stretch it or not. And if you ask yourself, am I in the safe zone or am I in the comfort zone? You'll know it. Because sometimes safety is, because one of the basic human needs is safety. Safety is the basic human need. That's where we try to be there most of the times. But the progress is always beyond the comfort zone. If you are there in that zone of safety, you would never crawl from the baby zone, because you know that you are getting out of the comfort zone. So you start crawling. So you are getting that progress of getting into the crawling. From crawling stage, again, you are touching something and then trying to walk. Again, safety to out of comfort zone. The same thing happens every time. How many days do you need to manifest your wish? As I mentioned to you, in my case, I have manifested 2 times super fast. Super fast means super fast. I just did that and I don't even know that I have had that thought. And then when I look back, that's how it started. So how fast you induce your feelings and how fast you start clearing those unwanted things and then putting only those things. Yes. Like if you see athletes, when they are in the running mode, or when they are in the when they're in the running, they talk to themselves. What is that they are talking to themselves? Yes, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win. So they are going to reprogram, recondition their subconscious mind at that point of time. So the same thing. Yes, it depends on what exactly you want. I cannot take that as an answer, Swati. Yes, but yes, if you continue visualizing, yes, you, as long as you start reprogramming it, as long as you start getting into that subconscious mind and not conflicting with anything else. That's what I say that. Okay, so That's why. Any other questions or anything? Good.
Thank you, Andy Shiva garu. Wonderful session.
Thank
ఈరోజు.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Everyone, again, one more time, pat yourself and say, I am an awesome trainer.
I am
I
an awesome trainer.
graduated.
I graduated. Like,
Yes. Over to you, Venkat.
థ్యాంక్ యూ, థ్యాంక్ యూ. యా, వండర్ఫుల్ చెప్పారండి ఈరోజు. సో పవర్ ఆఫ్ సబ్ కాన్షియస్ మైండ్ చాలా ఇంటరాక్టివ్, మోర్ ఎనర్జెటిక్. యా, దే ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ అబౌట్ సజెస్టింగ్ ఎనీ బుక్స్.
Yes, yes. Chala books ఉన్నాయండి. One book that I always go into it is The Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy అండి. ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాను. The Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. This one book. Can you see?
యా, యా.
Okay. The Power of Subconscious by Joseph Murphy. And teachers, if you want to become a teacher trainer, this is one more book that I suggest. This is one of the original classics. This is one of the original classics. Napoleon Hill's Master Course. He actually, whatever he has taught is there in this book 100 years ago or 80, 90 years ago, maybe. And Think and Grow Rich, you all know. And in case if you want to get into this finance side, then this book, Millionaire Mindset by again Napoleon Hill. And the same thing, Napoleon Hill. And if you want to do one more thing, I would suggest one thing, Andy, The Strangest Secret audio. The Strangest Secret audio by Earl Nightingale. Google చేయండి, మీకు దొరుకుతుంది. 30 minutes, 35 minutes, Little Voice of Tony. Little Voice కాదు, Little Voice by Blair Singer. He's one of my coaches. He lives in Phoenix, Arizona. It is also a very good book on how to overcome all these little voices, all these inner critics that gives you, hey, I'm too smart, I'm not too smart, I'm boy, I'm girl, I'm married, I live in a cold country. All these excuses, this Little Voice Mastery will help you. And yeah, that's what I would suggest for the books. Most of the books, you know that very well. And one thing that I did not read it fully, but
మీ బుక్ కూడా చూపించండి.
నా బుక్ నా ఫిజికల్ ఫామ్ లో లేదు సార్, నా ఓన్లీ డిజిటల్ ఫామ్ లో ఉంది.
డిజిటల్ ఫామ్, ఓకే, ఓకే.
యా, ఇట్స్ ఇన్ ఓకే, లెట్ మీ షో యూ దట్. It's in Amazon. Let me share my screen and then I will.
నమస్తే అండి గంప నాగేశ్వర గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ జాయినింగ్.
Okay. Good.
సార్ మీరు మ్యూట్ లో ఉన్నారు.
This is my
Okay.
yeah, this is my book in Amazon only.
Okay.
To become a happy millionaire. My second version is coming. I wrote this about 2-3 years ago, and now this second version I'm getting a printed copy and in a much enhanced way.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank
you for your time. Yeah, wonderful session.
Excellent, wonderful.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Very good, very good. Thank you.
మీరు ఎప్పుడు వచ్చారో నేను చూడలేదు, బట్
yeah, very good.
Yes, and I want, is it okay if I can talk a couple more minutes about the event?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This is for all those people, whoever has stayed here, 18, 19 people, and whoever are in that zone of వెళ్ళాలా వద్దా వెళ్ళిపోండి. ఆలోచన ఏమీ లేదు. ఇట్ కంప్లీట్లీ షిఫ్ట్స్ యువర్ బీయింగ్. ఇందాక చెప్పిన సబ్ కాన్షియస్ మైండ్ ఉంది కదా, అక్కడ హిట్ అవుతుంది మీకు. బికాస్ ఎంత ఈ లాస్ట్ 20 డేస్లో ఈ పవర్ పాయింట్స్ కానీ, క్యాన్వాస్ కానీ, ఈ ఎథిక్స్ కానీ, ఎనీథింగ్ దట్ యూ లెర్న్, యూ ఎంబాడీ దట్ ఇన్ దట్ in-person event. And Naku, I just got this in February of 2024. Shreyandik. 11/2/2024. That is February 11th, 2024. Exactly 1 month ago. I was there in India. And, yeah, and lots of things happen magically in that room. And lots of magical things happen. Endukante, as I mentioned to you, you are in that safe zone. When you are in that safe zone where nobody will critic, ఎందుకున్నావు ఎందుకట్లున్నావు, మీరు ఇప్పుడే గమనించండి. కరెక్ట్ 1 hour ago 8 o'clock ఈస్టర్న్ టైమ్, 7 o'clock సెంట్రల్ టైం స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పుడు ఎంత రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఉండే మీలో ఉండేనా? షో మీ యువర్ థమ్స్ అప్. 1 hourలో ఇంత మ్యాజిక్ జరిగిందంటే 1 డేలో ఎంత జరుగుతుందో చూసుకోండి. ఎస్పెషల్లీ మళ్ళీ నేనున్నప్పుడు ఎట్లుంది అంటే, గంపా సార్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇంకెట్లుంటుంది. శైలజ, గుడ్ టు సీ యూ. ఎస్, యూ సీ ఎవ్రీవన్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ ఆన్ కెమెరా. ఇన్ని రోజులు ఎందుకు యూ గెట్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ దట్? బికాస్ యూ సీ దట్ దెర్ ఇస్ అ సేఫ్ స్పేస్. When you see that safe space, your energy comes from within. When your energy comes from within, you become that leader. Leader means ఏదో 10 మంది కాదు. You lead your own life. When you are leading your own life, you are bringing up a leaders in your family. If you want to bring up a leaders in your family, this program is for you. సమాజ సేవ అదంతా తర్వాత సెకండ్. ఓవర్ టు యు సార్. మ్యూట్ లో ఉన్నారు.
సమాజ సేవ బాగుండాలంటే ఫస్ట్ స్వయం సేవ బాగుండాలి. ఓకే, మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, నేను బయలుదేరుతున్నాను ఇప్పుడు సియాటల్ నుంచి 11 o'clock నైట్. మీకు ఇక్కడ సియాటల్ కు అంటే మీకున్న ప్లేస్ కు డల్లాస్ కు 2 hours సంథింగ్ డిఫరెన్స్. అంటే 11కి బయలుదేరితే మార్నింగ్ 5 hour జర్నీ కదా ఫ్లైట్. దెన్ ఐ బి దేర్ బై మార్నింగ్ 5 o'clock. దెన్ ఐఎమ్ చెకింగ్ ఇన్ టు ది హోటల్. నేను ఉంటాను అక్కడ. తర్వాత మన ప్రోగ్రామ్ గురించి మీకు అన్ని చెప్పారు కాబట్టి, సో చాలా దూరం నుంచి జర్నీ చేసే వాళ్ళు ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ ఈ నాట్ కమ్. ఎందుకంటే అంత మీరు దూరం నుంచి రావక్కర్లేదు. మీరు ఏం చేయండి, దీంట్లో ఏదైనా చేయదలుచుకుంటే, మీరు కాంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేయదలుచుకుంటే, కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్ సింపుల్. డల్లాస్ లో ఉన్న మీ మొత్తం తెలుగునేనండి. అక్కడ డల్లాస్ లో మొత్తం తెలుగునట. ఒకరొకరు ఉన్న వాళ్ళు 2-3 మోటివేట్ చేసి పంపండి ప్రోగ్రామ్. దట్స్ ఇట్. తర్వాత మళ్ళీ మీ ఊర్లో కూడా చేద్దాం. తొందరలో మీ ఏరియా ప్లేస్ ఊరంటే మీ ఉన్న ప్లేస్ లో చేద్దాం. అక్కడ కూడా వద్దాం. ఆర్ ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ కమ్ వెరీ నియర్ బై, యూర్ మోస్ట్ వెల్కమ్. రండి. దీని గురించి మొత్తం కూడా ప్రోగ్రామ్ రేపటి నుంచి ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎల్లుండి నుంచి ఎలా ఉంటుందో వెంకటమంత్రి గారు మీకు చెప్తారు. ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ కూడా ఎట్లా ఉంటుందో మీకు చెప్తారు. నేనైతే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఆల్ డెలాస్ ఫేస్బుక్ గ్రూప్లు, యూట్యూబ్ గ్రూప్లు, దిస్ కాల్డ్ మన వాట్సాప్ గ్రూపుల్లో అన్నిట్లో కూడా పోస్ట్ పెట్టాను. ఈరోజు సాయంత్రం కూడా శివాది గారు కూడా పెట్టాను అందరికి. సో మీరందరూ కూడా వస్తారని ఆశిస్తున్నాను. ఎన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ డైరెక్ట్లీ అడగండి దీని గురించి, ప్రోగ్రామ్ గురించి. ఎందుకోసం అంటే దిస్ విల్ బి ది లాస్ట్ మనకు జూమ్ లో లాస్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఈరోజు. దీని తర్వాత ఇంకా లేదు, జర్నీ ఉంది ఇంకా. అందుకోసం ఈ రోజు క్లోజ్ చేస్తున్నాము. స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ మీటింగ్ ఫర్ ది ప్రోగ్రామ్ on 15th evening, 16th evening and 17th full day. 15th, 16th నాట్స్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఉంది. ఇది కూడా నాట్స్ ప్రోగ్రామ్, బట్ 17th నాడు మన ఫుల్ డే ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఉంటుంది అండ్ పర్సనల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అండ్ పబ్లిక్ స్పీకింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. ఓకే, ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటే తీసుకోండి ఎక్కడ కానీ, లేకుంటే మీరు మొత్తం ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఒకసారి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయండి. ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది
సార్? రాలేని వాళ్ళ కోసం జూమ్ మీటింగ్ పెడతారా లైవ్?
నేను మీరు జూమ్ లో ఏదైతే పెట్టామో అది పెట్టామండి. జూమ్ లో ఏదైతే జూమ్ లో పెట్టలేని దాని గురించి నేను అంత దూరం నుంచి వచ్చాను.
ఓకే.
లేదంటే సార్ అక్కడి నుంచే చేసేవాళ్ళు కదండి. అదే మెయిన్.
నేను అంత దూరం నుంచి 22 గంటలు జర్నీ చేసి ప్రాబ్లం నాకు అక్కడ లేకుండా యాక్చువల్ గా. స్విమ్మింగ్ ఉందండి. స్విమ్మింగ్ మనము వీడియో ద్వారా నేర్పలేమండి. స్విమ్మింగ్ బైస్కిలింగ్ కూడా వీడియో ద్వారా నేర్పలేము. కొన్ని ఫిజికల్ గా నేర్పించాల్సిందే. కాబట్టి ఏదైతే వీడియో ద్వారా నేర్పించామో అది అయిపోయింది ఈ రోజుకు. ఇక ఆ వన్ డే మాత్రం అంతే, అది అదృష్టం ఉంటే వస్తారు. నో ప్రాబ్లం. మీరు అనుకోకుండా వచ్చారు కాబట్టి తర్వాత చేద్దాం. మళ్ళీ నేను వస్తాను. మే జూన్ లో మళ్ళీ ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నాం. మళ్ళీ ఫిబ్రవరిలో చికాగోలో ఉంది నాకు 25 ఫిబ్రవరి. అగైన్ ఇన్ ది మంత్ ఆఫ్ జూన్ 2025 ఐ విల్ బి బ్యాక్ అగైన్ హియర్. సో మరి అలా పెట్టుకుందాం. లేకంటే మీరే పిలవండి, వచ్చేస్తాం ఎప్పుడంటే.
ఇండియాలో ఎవరైనా వెళ్తుంటే
ఇంత లోపల మీరు ఇండియాకి వస్తే చెప్పండి. ఎవ్రీ మంత్ దెర్ విల్ బి 4 ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్. 4 ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఉంటాయి హైదరాబాద్ లో. ఎవ్రీ సాటర్డే సండే కంపల్సరీ ప్రోగ్రామ్. 2 full days ఉంటాయి అక్కడైతే. 2 full days మీరు అక్కడికి రావచ్చు హ్యాపీగా. వైజాగ్ లో ఉంటుంది, విజయవాడలో ఉంటుంది, గుంటూరులో ఉంటుంది, తిరుపతిలో ఉంటుంది, కరీంనగర్ లో ఉంటుంది, వరంగల్లో ఉంటుంది, శనివారం ఆదివారం. కాబట్టి సో మెనీ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ దేర్ యు కెన్ అటెండ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఎందుకంటే మీరు జూన్ జూలైలో వెళ్తా అంటున్నారు కాబట్టి యూ కెన్ అటెండ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్ అండి.
మీరు హ్యాపీగా రావచ్చు అండి. నేను మీకు సాటర్డే సండే కొద్దిగా నాకు స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. మీరు అక్కడే రావచ్చు. మీరు ఒక 3 స్టార్ హోటల్లో ఉంటుంది. చాలా బాగుంటుంది ప్లేస్ అక్కడ. టైం కూడా చాలా అద్భుతంగా ఉంటుందండి. లెర్నింగ్ కూడా ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ఇంకా లెర్నింగ్ ఎందుకు ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది అంటే బికాస్ 50 పార్టిసిపెంట్స్ ఉంటారు అక్కడ. 50 పార్టిసిపెంట్స్ అంటే హంగామా అంతే. ఇంకా ఎలా ఉంటుంది చూడండి. టైం కూడా చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది అక్కడ. టోటల్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇక్కడంతా చాలా సుతారంగా ఉంటుంది.
ఇక్కడ మార్నింగ్ అంటే మనం 8 కంటే ఎవరు వద్దన్నారు సార్. అసలు అందరు ఏంది మధ్యాహ్నం పెట్టమంటున్నారు. మధ్యాహ్నం అంటే మనకి అసలు టైం ఉండదు. అప్పుడు అందుకోసం 9 to 5 పెట్టాను. 9 to 5 కూడా ఇప్పుడు కొంతమంది కష్టం అంటున్నారు. దానికి నేను చేయలేను అనమాట. అది వన్ డేనే అది. ప్లస్ లంచ్ కి 1 hour బ్రేక్ అట్లా ఇద్దామని చెప్పి అనుకున్నాం సార్. మన బాపు గారితో మాట్లాడాను. We'll have like lunch 1 hour break, and then there are so many restaurants nearby. They can arrange the lunch over there. మరి వెళ్ళి రావచ్చు.
అవునండి.
And then like I need to go early, but we'll talk about that. మనం మాట్లాడతాము.
డన్ అండి. విల్ టేక్ కేర్. ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఇది ప్రోగ్రాము. మీరేమీ టెన్షన్ పడకండి. ఎవరైతే ప్రతిరోజు జూమ్ ద్వారా వచ్చి నేర్చుకున్నారో మీ అందరూ కూడా అడ్వాన్స్ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్, అడ్వాన్స్ గ్రీటింగ్స్. లెర్నింగ్ అనేది చాలా గొప్పగా ఉంటుందండి. మనం ఎర్నింగ్ బాగుండాలంటే లెర్నింగ్ బాగుండాల్సిందే. డబ్బు బాగుండాల్సిందే. కొత్త విషయాలు నేర్చుకోవాల్సిందే. నాకేమొచ్చు అంటే నాకేదే వచ్చు. ఏమొచ్చో అదే వచ్చు కాబట్టి మనం ఎక్కడో అక్కడే ఉన్నాం. అర్థమైంది తెలుగులో. ఇంగ్లీష్ చెప్తాను. యు నో వాట్ ఎవర్ యు నో. Because you know whatever you know, you are there wherever you are. You need to know what you don't know. Unless you don't know what you don't know, you don't know what you don't know. So you need to know many things what you don't know. Then we can become something great in our life. So I'm here to help you out to know about yourself. మనకు తెలిసింది గోరంత అండి, తెలవంది కొండంత అండి. తెలవంది ఎంతో ఉంది. అన్ని నాకు తెలుసు అనుకుంటే నథింగ్. కాబట్టి కొత్త విషయాలు తెలుసుకుంటూ మనం ఈ భూమి మీద పుట్టింది ఎందుకంటే నేర్చుకోవడానికండి, కొత్త విషయాలు తెలుసుకోవడానికి, ఎంజాయ్ చేయడానికి, అద్భుతంగా ఉండడానికి, అవన్నీ ఇవ్వడానికే మనం ఈ భూమి మీద పుట్టాం. కాబట్టి అది కూడా మీరు ఇంకా అద్భుతమైన ప్రదేశంలో, అద్భుతమైన దేశంలో ఉన్నారు. ఎక్కడ లేని సంపద, ఎక్కడ లేని విషయాలను ఇక్కడ ఉంటాయి కదా. మరి దాంట్లో ఇవన్నీ కూడా కొద్దిగా యాడ్ చేసుకోండి, బాగుంటది. నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఒకవేళ మీరు రాలేకుంటే మాత్రం నో ప్రాబ్లం. మీరందరూ ఒకరికొకరు ఇద్దరిద్దరండి. అలా మొత్తం తెలుగు వాళ్ళండి 1,00,000 మంది ఉన్నారట. ఇద్దరిద్దరు పంపండి. దట్స్ ఇట్. మన గోల్ అయిపోతుంది. వాళ్ళు మీకు లైఫ్ లాంగ్ థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తారు. దిస్ వాట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు సే.
అండ్ ఆల్సో లైక్ మీ ఏరియాలో అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక 20-30 మెంబర్స్ ఉంటే ప్లీజ్ లెట్ us know. We can plan accordingly. దాన్ని మనం ఎఫెక్టివ్ పబ్లిక్ స్పీకింగ్ 1 day ప్రోగ్రామ్ వీ కెన్ ప్లాన్ లైక్ ఎనీవేర్ లైక్ వర్జీనియా కానీ లేదంటే షికాగో ఆర్ లైక్ ఫ్లోరిడా ఎనీవేర్. దాన్ని ప్లీజ్ లెట్ మీ నో సో దట్ వీ కెన్ ప్లాన్ అకార్డింగ్లీ.
నాకు ఆల్రెడీ నా షెడ్యూల్లో 2024 ఫిబ్రవరిలో నేను చికాగోలో ఉంటానండి. 5 days ఉంటాను.
ఓకే.
అంత లోపల మళ్ళీ వస్తే
2025 డెఫినెట్ మధ్యలో మళ్ళీ మనం చేయొచ్చు.
గ్యారెంటీ వస్తాను.
అదే ఎందుకంటే మీరు అదే కాలిఫోర్నియాలో శాన్ ఫ్రాన్సిస్కో అంటున్నారు కదా. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ లైక్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ హూ ఆర్ రియల్లీ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ దిస్ లైక్ మేబీ మనం వీడియోస్ పంపిస్తాము, దే కెన్ సీ లైక్ అండ్ దెన్ ఆఫ్టర్వర్డ్స్ వీ కెన్ ప్లాన్ అకార్డింగ్లీ మనం చెప్పచ్చండి.
మీరు ప్లాన్ చేయండి. నేను ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ ఉన్నప్పుడు రమ్మంటే వస్తాను. నేను ఇంకా 2 సండేలు ఇంకా 2 Sundays ఇక్కడే ఉంటాను నేను. తర్వాత ఉండిపోకుండా ఉంటాను కూడా ఇంకో వారం. నాది 6 నెలల వరకు ఉంటుంది. ఇస్తామని రమ్మంటే వస్తాను.
డెఫినెట్లీ ప్లాన్. ఓకే సార్. ఎనీ అదర్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అండి సార్ కి?
ఒక క్వశ్చన్.
అడగండి.
సండే ప్రోగ్రామ్ వర్క్ షాప్ ఉంటది. సాటర్డే ఒకవేళ మిస్ అయ్యేది ఏమి ఉండదు కదండి. మన సాటర్డే కూడా ఏమన్నా?
సాటర్డే 3 hours మనకి రూమ్ ఇచ్చారండి. విల్ డిస్కస్ అబౌట్ దట్ లైక్ బేసిక్ గా
అది-
టైం ఇవ్వలేదు.
సాటర్డే ఏముంటుందండి, పర్సనల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ మీద ఉంటుందండి జనరల్ గా. ఆ రోజు మనము ఏదైతే వాట్ యువర్ డన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇట్ న్యూ జెర్సీ వేసామో అలాంటి ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఒకటి ఉంటుంది. రిలేషన్షిప్ మీద దాని మీద ఉంటుందండి. అది ఆప్షనల్. అది ఆప్షనల్. ఇది మ్యాండేటరీ. సండే మాత్రం మ్యాండేటరీ.
టైమింగ్
Saturday
ఏంటండి? సాటర్డే టైమింగ్ ఏమైనా ఐడియా ఉంది?
సండే వెంకట గారు చెప్తారు.
సాటర్డే టైమింగ్ ఇంకా చెప్పలేదండి వాళ్ళు. నేను అదే ఫాలో అప్ చేస్తున్నాను. అది మీకు చెప్తాను. మన గ్రూప్ లో పెట్టేస్తాను. అది డాలస్ సెపరేట్ గ్రూప్ క్రియేట్ చేసాము. వాళ్ళకి ప్లస్ వీళ్ళకి కూడా అంటే ఇక్కడ కూడా పెడదాము. ఇఫ్ ఎనీబడి ఈస్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ వీ కెన్ ప్లాన్ అకార్డింగ్లీ. దానికి కూడా ఒక ఫ్లైయర్ చేసి పంపిస్తాము. అది టాపిక్ ఒకసారి మనం ఫైనలైజ్ అయిన తర్వాత దెన్ విల్ బి సెండింగ్ దట్. ఇది మనకి మ్యాండేటరీ కాబట్టి ఫ్లైయర్ ఆల్రెడీ క్రియేట్ చేసి పంపించేసాము. 9 to 5 మనకి వెన్యూ కానీ లేకంటే దాని డీటెయిల్స్ కానీ అన్ని ఇచ్చాము అక్కడ.
సాటర్డే అయితే ఆలన్ కే రావాల్సి వస్తుంది.
సాటర్డే ఆలన్ అక్కడ కోర్ట్యార్డ్ మేరియార్డ్ బై కోర్ట్యార్డ్ ఉంది. దాంట్లో ఒక కాన్ఫరెన్స్ రూమ్ లాగా ఇచ్చారనమాట. ఈవెంట్ సెంటర్ లాగా. అక్కడ మనము ఒక 30-40 members కి వీ కెన్ అకామిడేట్ అని చెప్పారు. దట్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఇంకా రాలేదు మనకి. వచ్చిన తర్వాత నేను ఐ విల్ పోస్ట్.
ఓకే షూర్.
ఓకే అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. ఎనీ అదర్ క్వశ్చన్స్?
వెంకట్ గారు, సుధాకర్ మాట్లాడు. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. ఓకే, మీరు యాక్చువల్గా రథసారథిగా ఉండి నడిపించారు ఈ 21 days. I know we missed a few sessions. I never know. I came to know that lately and I joined actually. Just have a question now. Means one is the training and the next to the take to the next level. And every person has to their own accountability. But do you have any WhatsApp group where we get the updates or anything kind of? Because first knowing is information. Like suppose if this program is there in Dallas and everything, now only we came to know that and everything. So do you have any updates so that we will be knowing and we can also transform this to other people like these programs are going or anything kind of?
మనకి
any common group అంటే ఉందండి మనకి?
కామన్ అదే ఇప్పుడు మనది ఉంది కదా, దాన్ని మన కమ్యూనిటీలో యాడ్ చేస్తాము. సో దట్ ఆ కమ్యూనిటీలో వాట్ ఎవర్ ద డీటెయిల్స్ లైక్ విచ్ యు ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఎవ్రీబడి కెన్ గెట్ అనే ఉద్దేశంతో మనది ఫస్ట్ బ్యాచ్ అట్లే చేసాము. ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ బ్యాచ్ కూడా అట్లే చేస్తాము. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ బి యాడెడ్ టు ద కమ్యూనిటీ.
Okay, so there is a community WhatsApp group is separate. Okay. So you will be adding that.
ఇప్పుడు మన గ్రూప్స్ అన్ని కలిపి కమ్యూనిటీలో యాడ్ చేసేయచ్చు. అట్లా చేస్తున్నాం అనమాట. విల్ యాడ్ దట్ లైక్ సో దట్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ద మెసేజ్. మామూలుగా మనం మీకు ఇప్పుడు టైం ఉంది అంటే లైక్ బేసిక్ ఎవ్రీడే ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ నడుస్తుంటాయి ఇండియాలో. ఎవ్రీడే జూమ్ సెషన్స్ నడుస్తూ ఉంటాయి.
మీరు మ్యూట్ లో ఉన్నారు సార్. సారీ.
ఆ డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని పంపిస్తాను.
I just want to make sure that it's not group is not ending. So you'll be adding into the community group couple of updates.
మంత్రి గారు ఆ గ్రూప్ ని ఈ చాట్ లో పెట్టండి సార్. మన గ్రూప్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ గ్రూప్ ఉంది కదా, ఆ గ్రూప్ లింక్ ని చాట్ లో పెట్టండి. ఆటోమేటిక్ గా దాంట్లో జాయిన్ అవుతారు. ఆటోమేటిక్ గా అటాచ్ అయిపోతారు సార్.
డెఫినెట్లీ దాంట్లో పెట్టాను.
అలాగే నాకు యంగ్ మైండ్స్ అని ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అని ఉన్నాయి కదా. Can we get some updates, or we have to go and browse the website of the Gampana Geshwara sir and then getting the program, or you get some updates to what means
మనకి
people are more addicted to the WhatsApp, so we get quicker updates and everything. I just want to know any like how we know okay these are the programs are there from Gampa sir and these are the cities or anything. So any updates will be there or
అప్డేట్స్ అంటే సార్ మనం బేసిక్ గా అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక 25 మెంబర్స్ మనోళ్ళు దే ఆర్ కమిటెడ్ టు అటెండ్ దిస్ సెషన్స్ అట్లా ఉన్నారనుకోండి, దెన్ వీ కెన్ స్టార్ట్ ఎనీ టైమ్ లైక్ నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. సో దట్ లైక్ నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ అంటే వెన్ దే ఆర్ ఇన్ వెకేషన్స్, లైక్ వెకేషన్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు సమ్మర్ వెకేషన్ లో, then we can continue like every day or alternate days, like based on the availability we can have like young minds చేయొచ్చు, లేకంటే యూత్ టీన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేయొచ్చు. అలా లేదంటే ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైతే మనము ట్రైన్ అయ్యారో ట్రైనర్స్ దే కెన్ స్టార్ట్ దేర్ ఓన్ గ్రూప్స్ లైక్ ఎఫెక్టివ్ పబ్లిక్ స్పీకింగ్ లాగా వాళ్ళ ఇంట్లో అంటే ఇంటి దగ్గర ఉండే వాళ్ళకి పర్సనల్ గా ఇవ్వచ్చు. అట్లాంటి దే కెన్ అరేంజ్ లైక్ అవన్నీ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ మనం చేయొచ్చు అనమాట. But we'll let you know those details.
thank you very much.
Yeah, మిమ్మల్ని కమ్యూనిటీలో యాడ్ చేస్తే దెన్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ఆల్ ద డీటెయిల్స్ లైక్ వచ్చేటివన్నీ వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. Yeah, any other things? If not, like I would like to thank everyone for completing like the online sessions.
Yes
Thank you
sir,
very much.
we'll close the online sessions అండి 20 days నుంచి ఎలాగంటంగా నడుస్తా ఉన్నాయి. 20 స్పీకర్స్ 20 days 20 స్పీకర్స్ మీకు తెలుగులో ఇంగ్లీష్లో అందించగలిగాము. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ఫర్ అటెండింగ్ అండ్ మీకు అన్నిటి కూడా కమ్యూనికేషన్ చేస్తాము. దాంట్లో గ్రూప్లో జాయిన్ కాండి, మీకు తెలిసిన వాళ్ళు గ్రూప్లో చేర్పియండి. విల్ డూ సంథింగ్. ఏమండి మంచి చెప్పాలంటే చాలా కష్టం అండి, మంచి చేయాలంటే చాలా చాలా కష్టం. ఒక పార్టీకి పిలవాలంటే చాలా ఈజీ, ఈ ఈవినింగ్ పార్టీకి, కానీ అదే ఒక క్లాస్ పిలవాలంటే చాలా చాలా కష్టం. ఏదంటే
Okay, sir.
పాలమ్మాలంటే ఇంటికి పోవాలి, అది ఇక్కడ అసలు లేదు అనుకోండి. పాలమ్మాలంటే ఇంటికి పోవాలి, పాయసం అమ్మాలంటే దుకాణంకి వెళ్ళాలి.
పాయసం కొనుక్కోవాలంటే అమ్మాలంటే
కొనుక్కోవాలంటే పోవాలి, షాప్కి వెళ్ళాలి. మంచి చెప్పాలంటే చాలా కష్టం అండి. అయినా సరే విల్ నాట్ స్టాప్, మేము మారం, ఇలాగే వెళ్తూ ఉంటాం. ఏదో ఒక రోజు అచీవ్ అవుతాం కంపల్సరీ.
డెఫినెట్లీ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
రైట్ అండి, చలో.
I would like to thank NATS and Gampa garu, Bapu garu and Prashant Pinnamaneni garu and Kavita garu, Sudhir garu, everybody like who helped in the back end, and Nalini garu from Impact Mana International, she also helped us, and Abhishek garu for giving all the flyers every day, and Ramakrishna garu for giving all the flyers from the NATS. Thank you Andy, thank you very much. Have a nice evening. Thank you
Shiva garu for a wonderful session.
Yeah, thank you Shiva garu. Yeah,
nice, extraordinary, it was awesome. So right అండి, we'll close it.
Thank you.
నేను నైట్ బయలుదేరుతున్నాను, మార్నింగ్ విల్ బి ఇన్ డాలర్స్.
Thank you అండి అందరికీ.
Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much.